Okay, time to continue with the R-ing. Hey there, zombie dog. You followed me back up here, did you? Alright, where am I? We just got back from resting. Yep. All the welding we're doing is getting offset by the solar panels. Alright, I guess I'll just keep hitting R. As long as it lets me. Gonna be tough driving through a city with it? Nah, no problem. It's wide enough to go across bridges. I made sure of that. Scratching, scratching, scratching. And another scratching. Of these periods of time where I get the itchies. It is much faster to do it this way. Other than this. Forgot I also do need to make about 50 I know I forgot what they're called. It'll occur to me. Not the motors, that I remembered. Shock absorber. That's the words I'm looking for. Words hard. Got to install shock absorbers everywhere I've got it's equipment that I don't want to see break. With the way that damage propagates through layers when collisions occur. Uh-oh. We're actually getting to the point where we're down to just the, Ooh, we might be. Oh, not quite. I love it. I love repairing fuel tanks with fuel in them by welding. That's one of my favorite things in the game. Alright, I think we might be done, finally, with the general R-ing. Unless I want to, repair solar panels. Do a final pass through, make sure we're looking good. Can't do the storage battery. Oops, can't do the storage batteries. Yeah, I think we're done. Cool. Another big item off the checklist. Alright, so other than solar panels and storage batteries, both of which are problematic to fix, we are good. I think that's the last of the serious time wasters. How did it get damaged? All the parts that I used were pulled off of vehicles that already had damage on them. Not that I damaged them by running around, they started damaged. Just random crap I pulled off of... What are we up to? 2 military cargo trucks, 2 APCs, a Humvee. I think that's it. I might be missing one in there somewhere. Still normal weight. Alright, what to work on next? So, of the list that I put together, before we went out and about, bring that list back up here. So, we got the JP8 and the CBMs installed. Mark that off. We got some food. Mark that off. Need to get the door motors and the exterior doors. Let's do that next. And check to see if I have enough pipes to put livestock carriers in the 6 remaining positions. So... I need electronic scrap, which is there. Tiny electric motors, what I... Alright, so we just need the soldering iron. Yeah, we can do a real soldering iron, I guess. Reload, soldering iron. Tiny. Go ahead and give me... I need... Well, just give me 16. Hour, Manny. Howdy, howdy, Fertile Creek. My limb breaks. I feel larvae beneath my skin. A lot of hallucinating going on. We have the shakes. We're warm. We're vaccinated. We're unhappy. We're weary. It's all good. Let's see. We are tired. We're going to go ahead and leave the motors there for the moment. We'll go ahead and... Oh, I guess before we do that, let's get some more water. Just do 50. When we wake up in the morning, I'll take it for a quick drive so you can see it in action. Into a container. Metal tank. Still normal weight. We're still recovering. There was a long period of time there where we were shedding weight. Off. And off to sleepy time. Ah. Again. You feel they need to eat more calorie-dense food. Really? I'm shoveling it in at a pretty prodigious rate. We must have dropped a lot of weight. Okay. $5:30. When the sun comes up, we will we'll go for a quick spin. Get items. All right. So door motor, door motor. No door motor. Install door. Install door. Gonna need more. Alright, so that's one side complete. So the theory is we go get an enemy. We have the enemy follow me back. Hopefully I have a bit of a lead on it. We go inside. Then we stop right here. They get to this position. We activate the livestock stall to hold them in place. I step out, and then I talk to my control unit right here. And I say, toggle doors. Close all doors. And it'll close the doors behind them. Of course, when I'm here, I step back like so. Then I toggle it. That way I don't have to try to go out and then try to get these doors closed while they're inside. It really comes down to whether the livestock stalls work the way they're supposed to. But I don't have any experience with them yet, so we're hedging our bets. I'm not going to install motors on the interior doors. Those shouldn't be necessary. But we're going to need a lot more motors. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 12 more motors beyond whatever I've got left after that install. Which is, I've got 6, so I need 6 more motors. Oh, wait. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 6 more tiny motors. Reload soldering iron. Oh, nope, that's not what the problem was. Cool. And that pile. The gourmand trait. You're looking for the gourmand trait. Did they change it? Maybe they changed it. It used to be you could eat all you wanted with the gourmand trait. Player mutate gourmand. Eat faster, can eat and drink more than anyone else. You'll enjoy more food. Delicious food is better. Activate the skip prompt for overeating. There you go. Gourmand trait. Got a few interesting things to it. It was one of the key mutations for certain morale super enhancing combo type things, because you could eat a huge amount of happy making foods and jack your morale way up through the effects. So it was one of the ones you could abuse. I think they toned it down, or they snipped off some of the more abusive ways it worked. I don't remember now. It's been too long since I last fiddled with it. Let's eat some more. Let's get an MRE out. Inventory reset. We'll have beef and lemon pepper tuna. Apparently I still had a bunch in my inventory. Alright, well, we'll open 3. Too heavy to pick up? That's because I'm carrying all these things. Keep the motors. That's plenty. What was I working on? Let's see. Door motor. that should be it. Oops. Whoops. I ate rotten food. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. See if we start yucking it up. A little bit warm. I forgot to take off my suit while we were here. Part of the Naked Welders Guild. OSHA approved. Alright, so the doors are in. Another one off the list. Gotta have my tack gloves. They're beautiful. Alright, let's, I brought back a bunch of pipes. Need cargo spaces and the pipes to make the carriers. Cargo carrier plus pipes, and then porch. I only have 4 cargo carriers left. Well, that's not good. Guess I'll need to rip some out of the Humvee. Scrap metal lumps or chunks. Those things are going to be heavy. Yeah, let's see. There was more than that. What? Ah, most. Just need to get them in crafting range. That's better. 6 is what I need. How far along is it? Pretty close to being done, finally. We're putting the last few things on now. Once I get these livestock carriers in on the other side, we're down to, I think, the weapons. Then we'll do a final check, make sure I have all the tanks and odds and ends, and I do want to look for some, look into building some shock absorbers. I forget what it takes to actually build them. Yes, I know. We could have eaten before I came over. I don't think I need to be over here. I can do it from this side. Let's go eat something. Moderate weariness. We might get a little bit in before we have to finish. Go to sleep. We'll just have some Necco wafers this time. Alright. Take out the aisle. Stall. Livestock stall. I do need to have the lifting tool over there. So, you gotta go with me. Alright. Come on, get it lined up right. Okay, got all the livestock stalls in. He's back home. So, all the doors are open currently. We've got motors on them all, so we should be able to say, toggle doors, close them all. All closed. Oops. More cooking oil. Alright, that's about almost 5,000 calories of cooking oil alone. Yeah, I'll demonstrate the vehicle here in the morning. Why we've got it set up the way we do. So this is Noah's Bizarre Battle-Ark. We're going to store some fun, interesting, dangerous creatures in the various holding cells. We have to make it too wide at a minimum so that when we turn the vehicle diagonally, the shifting of the walls doesn't let a gap appear that would let monsters step out of the vehicle or out of containment. We'll keep hammering on the protein rations for the daylight hours. I guess we don't need to hydrate. Alright, everything's out of the way. I think everything's out of the way. So, let's fire this bad boy up. So if we look at the vehicle, here's the vehicle design. So you've got the design up here. It goes off the screen to the north and the south. It's so big. Oh yeah, I need to stick the other two tanks on the back as well, and the bike rack. But, yeah, so that's the vehicle. We've got, we're going to have 4 200-liter tanks. We've got extra 60 liters for various other types of liquids. We're running a 120-liter, 6,000 horsepower gas turbine engine. We pulled off an Osprey helicopter. And then a 7-liter V12 diesel engine that we pulled off of a truck, cargo truck. Plenty of storage batteries. Now I'm going to add some more once I tear the Humvee apart. We'll stick the batteries from that on here also, so we always have mucho loco power. We're also going to add a bunch of weapons, 50 cal machine guns, and we've got some miniguns we can stick on, all sorts of fun stuff, so we got to get those on next. We got 35% off-road travel capability. That's the number that's important right there. My safe speed is still 81, top speed 98, but I don't drive faster than 30 or so, so these numbers are irrelevant to me. As long as this is above 30, I could care less what that number is. This number, though, is important, because this is the percentage of that you get to move, basically, on grass. So that's where the problem is. I had to originally rip off the front end of this thing because we got so heavy, there's nothing that can possibly lift this thing. So if I ever blow out my wheels, then there's no way for me to replace them, and we'll just constantly degrade the off-road value. So we got to be super cautious about letting damage occur to our wheels and or fixing them as quickly as possible if there is damage. Yeah. So let's go ahead and turn on the camera system so we can actually see. Alright, so when you're driving a vehicle like this, or any vehicle in Cataclysm, when you do a diagonal, which we'll now turn into, like so, there's the max diagonal. Let me stop the vehicle here and kind of come down and look. So if you notice, with two thick walls, even though it shifts, there's no way for anything in this position to actually step out through a diagonal. As long as you've got too deep on the east and west dimensions, it will always be this way. So nothing will ever be able to step out of the containment cells. That's why we've got 2 spaces on the west side, 2 spaces on the east side, all the way through. That guarantees no diagonal is ever available for an enemy or a monster to step through. Then the livestock stall is intended to keep them placid and pacified. Theoretically, we're going to be able to stall. I put Hulks and Kevlar Hulks and Skull Juggernauts and so on in these things. I have not yet tested that, so that's going to be one of the things we're going to have fun testing, is whether that happens or not. Do-do-do. Whee! I can only see as far as the cameras. That's the only downside to this kind of a vehicle. Well, not the only downside, but that's the downside, is limited visibility. I've got good radius of view, but unlike having windows or windshields, I can't see out the full distance. But, as I've mentioned before, I'm not going to be randomly traveling in this vehicle. We'll be using a scout vehicle to scout the map ahead, and then returning with a scout vehicle, and then just driving specific locations with the big vehicle. Whoa! Almost got it. Always forget just how big the turn radius is on these things. Big old wide turn radius. Hey, come on now. Alright, camera's off. Oh yeah. We've got a welding unit so we can repair things and use it for my own personal use. We've got a kitchen unit so I can cook water, boil water, and cook food and do all the recipes and so on. We've got an autoclave up here, so if we get any more CBMs, we can clean up the CBMs in the autoclave. Cargo spaces for storage of, you know, whatever I need. The only thing I still have yet to figure out is exactly where I'm going to put a seat for Zombie Dog. We need a Zombie Dog seat. And it's going to need to be in a location like here or here, where I can step around him. And I'll probably need to livestock stall that as well. So I should probably figure that out and get it installed. I could put it in front of me. I think what I'll do is we'll test the livestock stalls for their usage first. Once we've done that, then we'll install like a livestock stall right here. That way Zombie Dog can be right next to me as we drive around the apocalypse. But if the stall does prevent him from trying to bite me, then that'll be perfect. It can't be here because it blocks access once he's in the seat and so on. But if it's in a position like this, I can step across via the cargo space and go around him. So I'm limited on my interior corridor spaces and such. Alright, so door motors are in, livestock stalls are in, all the ones that I know about and need. I should make one more, but we'll wait until we do the testing before I throw that last one in. You can walk over the stalls even if they're occupied? Really? That didn't occur to me. So, wow, they really do put the enemies into a timeout then, if you can just walk right over the space that that they're in. Huh. Alright, well that might change things with how I do it then. Maybe I will put him right here next to me. So he's got a co-pilot seat. If I can walk right across. Nah, my visibility would still be pretty whack because I'm gonna only be looking down this really narrow space, so I'll have like this little sliver of forward view. I'll just use the camera. It's no big thing. Like I said, we're gonna be scouting with the Mega City motorcycle and then just relocating the base as needed to wherever it needs to go. All right, let's get the tanks on before I forget for the 18th time. So I need an empty one on first. I can pour the gas into. How was I going to do that? I got these two, and then it's going to be... I can supposedly string the bike rack across the back doors and still get access. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should still be able to put 2 in. Alright, we'll just keep the same format for the moment. Install. Remove. So you can't install them while they're full, so I needed this extra one in order to be able to transition some fuel in there. So fill that tank from the field drum there. So now we should have an empty steel drum, which we do. Solve that one. We'll fill again. Did I get interrupted? Damn it! Got interrupted. Scratchy, scratchy. Alright. Now, fill that one. And yeah, let's go ahead and install the last one. We'll leave it empty though for transitions later. Alright, so I need 5 spaces on the back for the Mega City motorcycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the motorcycle right in there, theoretically. Miniguns. So, weaponry. Miniguns, and what else we got out here? We got the Rivtech heavy machine gun. I am not going to install that because there's just never going to be enough ammo to make that of any use. We got some pretty good belts for the miniguns, so we're going to go ahead and put those on, even though it's going to be limited how often we'll be able to use them, if ever. And then the M2HB Browning 50 cal. I've got one here, and I've got one on the Humvee we can put on as well. So 2 miniguns, 2 50 cals. That's probably enough. More than enough. And I'm gonna manually fire them. I'm not gonna try to put them on auto fire or anything like that. Alright, so you are there in that corner. Oh, 12 more rounds of 308. Alright, M2 Browning, time to come off. How about turret mounts? The one I already knew about. Couple up there. Couple down. Need one more. I don't remember also whether or not positioning is important or if they'll always be able to fire out. I don't know if I center... Well, I can't center line them with the solar panels. That I do remember. I throw them slightly off center, I guess. I'm thinking of doing... Oh, like... minigun, 50 cal... and on the backside, minigun, 50 cal. Been too long, I don't remember turret rules. If I put them in the center, are they going to be able to shoot something right here? Or is it going to shoot through the vehicle and damage it to try to hit that kind of a target? I just don't remember. So, let's just do what I said. We'll just put them a couple in. We'll do, yeah, we'll go right from the front 2 positions here. So, install, turret mount, install. Turret mount. Not sure how I'm going to know which ones are which positionally when I go to the menu. So, put the Brownings on the outer ones. Minigun on the closer to center point. Alright, so there's a 50 caliber ammo belt that I had in the Humvee. Oops. Whoops. I didn't repair the guns before I put them on. Ah, crap. Can't repair them while they're on the vehicle, I don't believe. Right. Nope. So that one's perfect. Gotta repair the mini, so. Really easy to lose track of belts ammo that hit the ground when you're watching. Wait. Now I'm confused. Where's the other 7.62 is? Alright, so 2 and 2. So gotta repair these before I mount them. I'm not sure if it actually makes a difference other than damaging them enough to destroy them. So it's a weapon repair kit, I think. And I gotta be holding it apparently. Alright, now they're all in perfect condition. Be the belts back. You are going to be the 50 cal. Minigun. Alright, 50 cal and a minigun on the front right, 50 cal and minigun on the back left. Now the question is, how the hell do I tell it which ones I want to fire, and is it actually going to make a difference? I need to put a control unit up here too. More control units needed. Aim turrets. So which is which? I don't have the faintest idea. I guess I should have left the ones on one side damaged. That way I'd know which one was firing. I think it's likely done in the order that they're installed in. So this would be the one I left installed up here. That would be this one. The next one would be this one. So front, back, back, front is, I think. Let's see where it tries to aim from. Maybe that'll answer it. Yeah, alright, so that'll answer it. So front corner. So, any damage to the front of the vehicle from where that fired? I don't think there would be. Fired from here. Did I not repair the turret mount? Oh, I don't think I repaired the turret mounts when I installed them either. Alright, I think we'll be okay. We'll just try these. If we come across more 50 cals, those are probably the ones I'll get installed. We could put 249s, I guess, in the other corners just to have everything covered.